And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's McGee, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Kevin, he has a great knack for blocking shots from the weak side. He can always sense the right moment to leave his man, come over and help, and chase down the shooter.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Number two. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him. Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thank you, Doris. The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
He feeds it to Forbes. He kicks it to Tyler. McGee's there. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tyler's got his first 2 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. It's a 5-point game. They set the screen. Number 2. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The feed now to Forbes. Number 7. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
On offense, here's Žalgiris. Trailing by 5. Forbes. For the 3. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession here. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Warriors leading by 5. Kicks it to McGee. It's tipped. Number 7, defended by Durant. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Young. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Žalgiris making a change here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
To JaVale McGee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
That's good from McGee. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for him.
And Durant comes to help. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-6 run. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Žalgiris trails by 9. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Number 7, guarded by Green. That's good. He's got 6.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Curry kicks to Young. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Five to shoot. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Gets it to go. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Žalgiris trails by 9. Number 19, defended by Young. Number 12. And that one hits back iron.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Offensive rebound. Here's Curry with the 3. No luck. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gets it to go.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's had. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
The shot is off. Some solid defense from McGee. Durant attacking, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's Young. Outside for Durant. Ball's knocked loose. Number 12, guarded by Curry. Off the screen. Tyler, no good.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And Durant, here we go. Rebound by Žalgiris.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Number 7, guarded by Green. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Number Number 7, defended by Durant. Stolen by Durant. Here's Curry. Here's Young. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Young's got 6.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And that one's good.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Right from the opening tip, offensively, looks like he's brought his A-game.
Durant, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
The leaner inside, and it's good off the glass. Warriors leading by 11. Green kicks to Young. Backing him down. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And they've made the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. They've opened up a good lead as a result of being able to get to the foul line and knock down free throws.
The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
And that one falls for Young. A platoon swap here for Žalgiris. And so Young nails them both. Žalgiris trails by 13. Passes it to Rambis. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
The Warriors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one falls for Young.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
And Žalgiris making a change here. And so Young nails them both. Well, like you were saying earlier, early fouls leading to the big deficit to start this game.
Well, you never want to give a team free points, and you send them to the line because you're lazy or late defensively, and that just allows them to get cheap points, and you can't afford to do that. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Number 2, defended by Young. And the pass to Forbes. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession here. Here's Van Gundy.
They've done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second-chance points.
And Young, here we go. It's blocked. Here's McGee. Nice thief from Forbes. Throws it from deep. Can't get it to go. And after just... Žalgiris trails by 13. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession here. And Žalgiris making a change here. Number 1. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here's McGee. Rebound by Žalgiris. Forbes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. They double him with Green. And he banks in the layup.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Jeremy Tyler, he's checked in for Žalgiris. And he makes both free throws.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Number 1, guarded by Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tyler's got 6.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. 11-point game. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. After the miss from Green. Lets the 3 fly. Steph Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shot's good. Young's got 12.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Trailing by 13. Number 1. And again, Žalgiris, no luck. And so here is Golden State. Curry can't get it to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Tyler, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Lets it go from the wing. Goes back up. And it's Durant laying it in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Number 7. They get it back. Tyler. And it's blocked by McGee. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Number 7. Adelman. Number 7.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Žalgiris trails by 17. Young with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Number 1, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Number 7 misses off the left iron.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. After the made shot from Young.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Golden State now. They've ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Adelman defended by Durant. And again, Žalgiris no luck.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fade of...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Young with the steal. Green kicks to McGee. Golden State moving the ball around. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Number 19.
Curry's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Number 19, guarded by Curry. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 10.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. You know, he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And I don't think we can talk about him without... Watch out now. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Number 2. Outside, Green. Great defense that time from Rambis. Green's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Number 19, and Durant sends it back. McGee dishes to Durant. Outside, Green. Backs him down. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
He's perfect from the line this time. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Number 2. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Number 7, guarded by Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Žalgiris making a change here. On offense, here are the Warriors. And that one's good. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Dishes to Forbes. All sorts of time. The Warriors pull it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Forbes. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Number 1, defended by Young. Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked by McGee. It's Curry with the drive. Second chance effort. Blocked. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Forbes. And again, Žalgiris, no luck. Smooth sailing for Golden State from 11 feet away. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Young. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry. Number 7, defended by Durant. Knocks it loose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. A big group substitution here for Žalgiris. Durant hits them both. Number 2. No luck. And so a pretty lot.
three, nice steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
That's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
Here's Curry, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, last year, superb free throw shooting, above 90%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Curry.
Set up!
Number 2, defended by Young. Six to shoot. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. Leads him in there.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Young's gone even, 50% from the field, 5 of 10. He dishes it to Tyler. Feeds it to Forbes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
Here comes Durant. Curry passes to McGee. Out of bounds, Jalgiris takes possession. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Poked loose. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Now here's Durant. 24 points for him. The steal. Number 7.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. He's got 15. Backs down. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 8 rebounds, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Number 1, guarded by Curry. The dish now to Forbes. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
There's the screen. He feeds it to Forbes. Five on the clock. They get a hand on it. But they recover it. He kicks to Tyler. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Number 2. Great D that time from Green.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Curry can't get it to go.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Up the floor. And Young kicks to Green. That's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Number 2, defended by Young. The feed to Forbes. Rocket 6, kicks to Tyler. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Žalgiris.
Rabbits. Number 7. Number 12. Number 19.
Here is Forbes. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Warriors ball.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. Nick Young on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And the layup falls. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 5.
4 on the clock. To the inside. Number 7.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
On the wing. And too long on the shot.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
They need this. And Durant with the block. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. And it's Rambis with the rebound. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. The pass to Forbes. Makes it off the glass. Here comes Durant. He's got 24. Curry backing down. Sinks the 15-footer. Curry's got 23.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here is Green. He's got 8. McGee's shot is off. McGee's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Number 12, defended by Young. 3-pointer, and Durant with the block.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
McGee's shot is off. McGee's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Dishes to Forbes. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Curry outside. No good. And Žalgiris will come the other way.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
Zalgiris making some changes. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. The free throw off from McGee. Number 47. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And Young, here we go. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Van Gundy defended by Young, doubled by McGee.
It's hard enough to win in this league regardless, but when you turn the ball over, it makes it so much more difficult.
Well, it puts you in a tough spot, Steve. I mean, you yield points off turnovers, and it fuels the opposition and takes away your chance to score. Already 8 points they've given up off turnovers this quarter.
And he recovers it, and they get it back. Green, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Green's got 10. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
And Zalgiris making a change here. .107 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Number 7, Green with the block. And McGee kicks to Green. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Van Gundy guarded by Curry. Curry brings the double. Pass to Tyler. Looking to get it going. 6 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. Tyler's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Curry, good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
He dishes it to Tyler. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And at the end of the third quarter, number 7, defended by Durant, feeds it to Tyler. The dish to Forbes. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. By himself. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Zalgiris making a change here. Now Durant. Outside, Green. He feeds it to McGee. Back to Green. Defended by Forbes. Yes! And the foul. Forbes. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Zalgiris making a change here. Free throw good, Green. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Number 7, defended by Durant. They set the pick. To the paint. And the basket good. And here are the Warriors now. He kicks to McGee. Tyler on him. Right block shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what McGee's done. He's got 10 rebounds and 3 denials. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
Yeah, really controlling the action down in the paint. It's been his game so far.
That's good from McGee. And Žalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from McGee. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Number 7, defended by Durant. The feed to Tyler. Shot clock at 6. Number 7. Green with the rebound. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They get it back, and the slam dunk by McGee.
A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he persistently pursues the pumpkin.
Number 2.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Right side, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. McGee dishes to Curry. Backs in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Curry's got 27 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Van Gundy, guarded by Curry. 3 on the clock. Number 2. No good with the triple.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Really an extraordinary game for Nick Young. 18 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
And that one falls for Young. And Žalgiris making a change here. And so Young nails them both. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Tyler's checked in. Outside Curry. Back to Green. He passes to Curry. McGee. Here's Durant. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. And the Warriors miss again.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Number 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Curry. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Number 19, guarded by Curry. They double him with Green. Number 19, off the mark and a bad shot there. Here's Golden State now. This run now up to 13-2.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Durant's running. Curry can't get it to go. Durant kicks to Curry. Offensive rebound. No good from Durant. And they're on the break. And it's blocked by Curry. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And that one's good. 31 points for Steph Curry.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And again, Žalgiris, no luck.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Number 2. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead. Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Kicks to Tyler. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Back to Young. Some nice passing by Golden State. They get the rebound. Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 28.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
That's tipped. Curry brings the double.
And all you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Yeah, their confidence has really dissipated here.
A big group substitution here for Žalgiris. Here is Durant. Stolen. Number 7. And again, Žalgiris, no luck.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And then Young with the jam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
To the middle, tipped. Young with the steal. Pass to Curry. Durant kicks to Curry.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Here is Durant. Outside, Green. Another shot. Can't hit. And Žalgiris will come the other way. Passes it to Tyler. Just 5 on the clock. Number 47. And he's way off from outside. And here's Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pushing it up. Here's Van Gundy. And again, Žalgiris, no luck.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Curry backing down. 18 feet out. Rebound by Tyler. Van Gundy guarded by Curry. Here's Van Gundy. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Green kicks to Curry. There's the pass to Durant. And Curry, here we go. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw good by Curry. And Žalgiris making a change here. And both free throws good for Curry. 1:05 left in the game. Poked away. Adelman guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Good defensive work there by Young. Green with the ball. Curry attacking. Good. Curry's got 35 in the game.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And the shot is good. Here comes Durant. And Curry, here we go. Fast break, here we go. Here's Edelman. That one wide left. From deep. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.